Hey everyone, so this is another video, and I'm going to demonstrate one of our projects. This project is for the hackathon organized by Geeks4Geeks. Its name is Geek-A-Thon. So the first thing which I would like to tell you is about more about the project. The problem statement which we were given were build a project or application that alongside needed general functionalities must leverage we needed to leverage data science, machine learning, data analytics or similar technologies to enhance the Olympics experience, promote engagement, provide valuable insights or address specific challenges related to the Olympic Games. So I along with my team we chose the project of doing the data driven insights and the main topic in that was the social media analysis, social media sentiment analysis. So what we aim to do was we aim to monitor social media platforms during the Olympics. We gathered the data of the social media platforms and during the Olympics how many people were posting stuffs and how many comments, etc. We just gathered the data of it from Kaggle, and we used that data to have some analysis on, and we gathered a good idea about how the trend of the Olympics was going around while in the social media platforms. Okay, and what was the sentiments of the people to that. So there are some main hot topics about which we focused on. The first one was real-time event monitoring. The first one, according to the first one, the real-time event monitoring, which is by monitoring social media platforms during the Olympics, we have gathered real-time data on public sentiment. This have included analyzing tweets, posts or comments and hashtags related to the games. The sentiment analysis algorithms have classified the social media messages as positive, negative or neutral to gauge the overall sentiment. This was the first problem statement. The second was identifying popular athletes and events. By analyzing the volume of sentiment of social media discussions around different athletes, we have identified which athletes or events are capturing the public's attention and gathering positive sentiment. This information helped us to inform marketing strategies, sponsorships, decisions, and content creation efforts. So these two are enough. These two are highly valuable informations about the Olympics analysis. So with this too, we can give an idea to the owner of some industry that which player is being selected by the which player is being valued the more and which player is being valued the less. So they would get the more attention to from the industries for some particular ads or other domains. And the third point which we focused on was accessing public reactions to controversies. Social media sentiment analysis had helped us assess public's response to controversies or issues that arise during the Olympics. By monitoring sentiment trends, we have quickly identified and addressed any negative sentiment that may affect the reputation of athletes, teams, or the games themselves. So this point focused on we got the information about which person, how many persons were telling negative comments, making negative comments, neutral comments, or positive comments about the person, about any particular person. Okay, so by monitoring the sentiment trends, we have quickly identified and addressed any negative sentiment that may affect the reputation of athletes, teams, or the games themselves. The fourth one was predicting event popularity and viewership. By analyzing social media conversations and sentiments leading up to specific events, we have predicted the popularity and viewership of those events. This has been useful for broadcasters, advertisers, and even organizers to make informed decisions regarding scheduling, ad placements, and resource allocation. This fourth point is also quite important for the sentiment analysis portion. Informing athletes and sponsorship decisions. This is the fifth point and the last point, which we focused on social media to help identify the athletes who have strong positive public sentiment. This was valuable for endorsement opportunities and sponsorship decisions. It is most likely to the third point, but I have already explained the third point as well, but we did it in a different approach. Once I will show you the collab, the IPYNB files, then you would understand it better. So this is all, and here is the Git repository. Here is the link, and I will paste it in the YouTube description as well. And here a link to the collab is already open here, and also there is a GitHub link. So let me show you the Google Colab part. So as you can see is we first started with the data driven analysis. We first prepared we took some Python libraries and some functions, and we run the code, and then we took the CSV files. Here we took two CSV files. One was named as Tokyo 2022 tweets.csv and athlete events.csv. These two files, the first file, the athlete events.csv, has been used to solve the second, fourth, and the fifth case of our which I mentioned here. the second, fourth, and the fifth points of our of our target. And Tokyo 2022 tweets. It is regarding the Tokyo Olympics, which was held in 2022, and for the sentiment analysis, we needed the tweets of the people, specifically the tweets, because Twitter is the most used platform, and it was the most highly recognized platforms where people were posting other stuffs during the Olympics and that. And so at first we took the data frame. We took a data frame and we just printed the first few part of the data frame. Then we took some, we made some data visualization, and we got the idea about which hashtags were used so frequently. You can just go through this at once, and here we were able to make the charts for that. Here you can see everything. Like here, the first and the third part, that is the athlete events.csv file. It contains our first and the third idea. This first and the third idea, that real-time event monitoring part and the identifying popular athletes and events part. So once we go through that, so here we are identifying the top 25 sports by the number of athletes. So like which athletes have performed, the number of athletes in which game the number of athletes was more, like that. So this chart was regarding that, and this chart was also regarding the how many regarding which sports, like the sports which is marked in which has the length and breadth is greater, that sports was the most played. Here, what is the distribution of ages between the competitors? Like we made another row and we did some stuff here. And the final one, which I will be showing, is we plotted a histogram. I have not compiled it yet. It will take some time. So after this, we will, like I have done and we have done, and mostly this is all. And be sure to check out the GitHub repository. You will find quite valuable insights there, and you will find the links to the Google Colab and other related links from there. So thank you, and this is everything of it, and yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.